At least such conferences will definitely gives us an idea about identifying the problems and what can be the strategies for addressing those issues, and people from different sections, maybe from educational administration, from private organizations and non-government organizations, everybody come together. So such an organization is definitely going to help in a long way in planning of addressing the aspects of universalizing the education system.
Sir, what is the role of ICT in promoting primary education?
Role is tremendous, but problems are more. You can understand in a country like India, where already we are having a crisis of power, and probably because of that we are not able to address the aspect of ICT as far as the primary school education is concerned, because the main problem, it is not the availability of infrastructure is the main problem, but mainly basically the problem lies with the availability of power, because infrastructure now government is funding, private or under corporate social responsibility private parties are also coming, but the problem is there that somehow awareness is not there, and the electricity problem is the most important concern, which I feel, because I have seen that even Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, which is having a number of better facilities, still we are facing problem in our remote areas. So that way, if we are talking about primary education, we should not think only about cities, we have to think about villages also, because there we have to address.
Do you think that virtualization will help in primary education as it will reduce too much cost?
Virtualization, definitely it will help, but I don't know how it will be very effective in primary education. If we go at a higher level, definitely this virtual classrooms is going to help as far as the shortage of teacher is concerned, the problem of shortage of teacher, and such a kind of a step we have already taken in our Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. So this will definitely help at a higher stage of school education. But in primary education, of course, the involvement of teacher is very important, and we need to address the aspect of availability of teacher to the classrooms.
In your speech, as you mentioned about dropouts rates, these are too much. So how can we able to the goals of inclusive education in India? What should be done, and how can you mitigate these challenges?
I don't have exact roadmap for the purpose of implementing this inclusive education, but a lot of work has to be done, because if you look at the whole scenario of inclusive education, there are a number of aspects which has to be addressed, and diversity is too much, and in order to address that we have to approach in a multi-pronged way so that it can be addressed.
Mr. Kumar, what measures should be taken to ensure quality education to the larger population in India?
Availability of teacher and proper training. There has to be motivated teacher and proper sensitization towards education.
Sir, what are your initiatives to in primary education? And what are your future plans?
Look, we at least I belong to a very small system in education, and which caters to a very specified group of children. But still, as far as the initiatives are concerned, what National Curriculum Framework says, that we have to somehow implement as far as the school education system is concerned, and we are taking a lot of initiative in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan so that the real goal of joyful learning is implemented as far as school education in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan is concerned, and that model has to be adopted perhaps, because we have implemented a program of common minimum program named Common Minimum Program, in which the activity and preparation of teaching learning tools and materials for the purpose and involving student, that is being done. So that is one of the important thing which Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan has done, and this will be helping a lot.
Yeah, great, sir. In terms of enrollment, India has among the largest number of students in education institutions, but the gross enrollment ratio is much less as compared to global standard. So how can we mitigate these challenges?
Problem, you all are aware that the socio-economic condition of the country is the major obstacle and barrier, and because of that we have a very high dropout rate, and somehow or other we are not able to address the problem of that. And you have already seen in one of the presentation in Jharkhand, at least there is an initiative that right from the first stage, first absent they are going to track the child. If somehow we can really develop a mechanism that we have a real-time tracking of the absentees, then we perhaps will be able to address the aspect of
Sir, what are your views on e-learning in India?
scope is tremendous, but a lot of work has to be done. Scope is tremendous, and it will perhaps cater to the need of shortage of teacher. That will definitely go a long way. So scope is tremendous, I'm saying.
So how can you mitigate the challenge shortage of teachers? Because state blames central government, and central government, just 2 days back I have talked to Mr. Kapil Sibal. He said that state education is a state subject. They don't hire teachers.
Nobody wants to become a teacher now. That is the main problem. If you go interview any class, whether it is a government school or a public school, nobody wants to be a teacher. Unless until it becomes a structured career, then we'll be able to address the problem.
Mr. Kumar, what are your views on open and distance learning education in India?
At least it will cater to the need of a large section of society. So that is very important, and NIOS and IGNOU is playing a very important role, and at least accessibility of education is there, wider accessibility is there, and whatever problems are there in that way, that has to be somehow sorted out.
Yeah. How, regarding to you, what are the needs of today's generation in education?
Today's generation need is really market driven. Everybody, if you ask me, my personal opinion is everybody wants to sell some product in the market, and because of that there is a mad rush of different courses. You look at the admission procedure in Delhi University. So that we have to somehow address. All areas of education system needs to be addressed.